Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a review of the new Flesh Beauty brand that is just launched at Ulta Beauty. I picked out all of these products from the brand. I went in store to get them. They are now available in select Ulta Beauty stores and also online at ulta.com. So I'm gonna put a link down in the description box for you guys if you want to check them out. So today what we're going to do is I first wanted to intro the brand and basically talk about, you know, what they stand for, what they're all about. Then I wanted to do a full review and demo of the products that I picked out, although this is my first time trying them out, so it's gonna be a bit of a first impressions as well. I am going to be wearing the makeup throughout the day, and then at the end of the video I'll give you guys an update and show you what the makeup looks like after I've been wearing it for a few hours. I am only wearing eyebrows and eyeshadows and lashes, so I have nothing on my face except moisturizer and sunscreen. Like, I even have little pimples here and there that I am hoping this will do a good job of covering. Okay, so Flesh Beauty was created by Linda Wells, who is the founder of Allure magazine, and her whole idea behind this brand was to create skin flattering makeup that redefines flesh color. So you know, when you hear, you know, the word flesh tone or nude, you know, you only think of one tone, or, you know, for other brands they'll just make one tone of that shade. So for her, what this brand means is to be able to create different shades of the tone flesh or nude that can work for everyone, for every skin tone. Definitely really excited to try the foundation because of that whole idea. You know, I think that is such a cool concept to start a makeup brand around. The foundation comes in 40 different shades. The brand also includes highlighters, blush, and lip products as well. I like that there's a lot of variety to choose from, and I honestly had a really good time in the store picking everything out. So what we're gonna do is go into the products now individually, like as I put them on. I really wanted to start first with this as my base, the Flesh Illuminating Primer. So this goes for $32. It's a lightweight serum primer that's supposed to make your skin look bright and radiant and glowy. You can wear it alone or you can wear it under your foundation, and it's nice because it actually does have a twisting part to the cap. Makes it so that the product doesn't come out like it's locked in place. You can't push it down, and then you twist it the other way and the product comes out. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll use a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and use around like 2 pumps just because I do have very dry skin, especially on the outer corners of my face. And I'm just gonna work this on all over. Okay, immediately I feel this cooling sensation, almost like a relief to my dry skin. I can definitely feel that my skin is really smoothing down. It's made with blue and purple light reflecting photo agents, which help to give it like that nice kind of like radiant and not dull look. It's also infused with pro vitamin B5 and glycerin, which will help to hopefully maintain my moisture levels throughout the day so I don't get too dry. Okay, next we're gonna use the foundation, which is called the Thick Stick Foundation. It goes for $18 and it's 0.16 ounces. The reason why that this is more of a smaller amount of product is because it is meant to be portable. It's meant to be something that you can take along with you anywhere you go and reapply whenever you want to. The formula is creamy, buildable. It's supposed to provide a medium coverage, luminous, kind of dewy finish to it. And I do have to note, guys, this is definitely true to color. The way that you see this foundation in the stick is exactly the way that it swatches, which I think is really nice. I wore this around Ulta Beauty when I was swatching it in store, and I had to make sure, you know, that it doesn't oxidize on me so that I'm picking the right shade, and I definitely didn't have a problem with it changing shades. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and go in with this guy here, and I'm first gonna start by just applying it in lines along my cheeks, chin, we'll do the nose, and the forehead. You can blend this in with your fingers if you like. I'm gonna go ahead and use a blending sponge to really work this in. It definitely blends out really smooth. This area here where I had a lot of acne and redness, it covered that up pretty well with just one layer. So I'm trying to kind of work this in as quickly as possible. And blend it down. So then what I'm going to do is just take my blending sponge on top and go ahead and work it over any areas where I want additional coverage around my nose and any little spots. Next I'm going to apply the concealer shade, which is in Vanilla, and I'm just kind of dabbing it onto my blending sponge here like that, and then I'm going to apply it under the eyes, chin, bridge of the nose, I was reading up about the foundation and the brand online, different articles, and Linda Wells had said that that's, you know, one thing that happens with darker shades is they become ashy or like kind of gray tone. So she sent back the formula multiple times just to get it right. And so apparently now the darker shades are actually a different formula than the lighter shades. They have an added pigment intensifier in them that helps to basically keep it from becoming ashy. So I apply just a little bit onto this duo fiber brush here because I don't want to apply it directly onto my face. I feel like it's just going to be too intense. So I dab this into the foundation stick and now I'm rubbing it off onto the back of my hand, and then I'm going to apply it. I'm going to start in the cheekbones and then work upwards. I figured a duo fiber brush would be better for this because it won't lift up the foundation too much. Definitely not ashy. Very buildable. You know, you can start out light and then just keep applying more if you want more color and more intensity. Actually works really well as a bronzer for the body too. Okay guys, so this is how it all looks on now. I'm gonna go ahead and set with a powder off camera and I will be right back. Obviously by setting it I have now mattified the formula, but you could tell from before that it definitely did have a natural kind of light dewy finish. And if that's something that you like, then you can just, you know, leave it like that and just only set the under eye area so that you don't get creases. Personally, I think that would work really well if you have dry skin. For me, I have combo skin, so I don't necessarily need to set out here on my outer corners, although I did just so I could show you what it looks like when it's all set. Okay, so everything's looking good. I really do love the way that it feels on my skin. I love how well it covered my problem areas. I don't see any issues right now. Literally, there's no issues here. I am really liking it. I went ahead and applied some additional powder under here so I could really chisel out my cheekbones. I just put this on and fortunately I had a light on over there that is yellow. I was looking at my makeup in the mirror and I forgot to turn it off, and so I applied this while that light was on, and so my lighting was all off. So I'm just going to show you guys what I did to apply this. It is available in 6 shades, which I really love the versatility there, so that way, you know, you can find something that is going to work for you, or you can mix and match. It's made with coconut oil and sunflower seed oil that helps to give, you know, a soft, lightweight texture, a velvety touch. It's definitely supposed to be a more lit from within kind of natural highlighter that doesn't have sparkles or like gritty glitter in it or anything like that. It's definitely supposed to really enhance your skin and make it look like you just have that natural kind of glow. So what I did was I just applied it with this brush here, tapped it off, put it right on top of the cheekbones, and then with whatever was left I kind of dragged it up onto my forehead. Cupid's bow, and down the bridge of the nose. And I'm also going to put it here too on my brow bone, and it'll just fuse right into my other eyeshadows. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. So it is currently 4 o'clock. I am going to go ahead and wear this makeup for the rest of the day. I'm going out with family. We're going to go get some sushi. I'll let you guys know how everything's wearing after it's only been a few hours. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. And then probably at like 12 midnight I'll show you guys what it looks like. But so far so good. I really like the way that it feels. I feel like there's nothing on my skin, and I like that it, you know, meshed well with all the other products that I usually use in my makeup routine. So everything is all good to go. It's turn it off. It's 8:41, almost 9 o'clock. 5 hours. Forehead lines, I still don't see them, which is good because some foundations definitely settle in there and it starts to look really cakey. So I haven't had a problem with that, which is nice. My little problem areas that I have over here on this cheek are still covered. I am looking slightly more oily in my T-zone area than when I very first applied my makeup, which is normal for me after a few hours go through the day with really any foundation. And because I know that happens to me, I always have blotting papers with me so that I can just do a little bit of touching up without messing up my makeup. But I don't think I'm gonna do it just yet. I'm gonna wait a few more hours to see how it looks. The smile lines here, they have creased just a tiny bit. I didn't touch them at all because I wanted to see if you guys could see them. So what I'm gonna do is just use my finger to kind of blend them in just a second. But everything else looks pretty good. I think right here my dog got me with her paw. This is the side that I don't have any problem areas, and I think it looks pretty flawless still, just like when I first applied it. So I'm really happy about that. Like even the bronzer is still sitting nicely. It doesn't look patchy or orange at all. Maybe do a little blending here around my smile lines. So I'm gonna go ahead and check back with you guys in a few more hours, see how it's all holding up. Hopefully good. Alright guys, so it's currently 1:06, so it's been a little over 9 hours since I first applied the makeup. I apologize, I'm really tired. I'm in my pajamas right now because I'm about to go to bed. I'm really impressed with how well these stick foundations have held up these past few hours. Only now do I feel a little bit more oily than I want to be just right here, which is completely normal for me. That always happens. The cheek areas are so perfect. Like it looks like I just put my foundation on. Like from here back, it looks exactly the way it did in the very, very beginning. Also, another thing that I did notice and just wanted you guys to watch out for is that because the formula is so creamy with the stick foundation, you have to be very careful not to use too much pressure with your blending sponge when you're picking it up, or even just applying it to your face. You know, be very gentle with it. You really don't need a lot. A little goes a long way. So definitely just gently apply it to your face so that you don't mess up the product in here. I'm definitely a liquid foundation kind of girl, so I'm very impressed with this and how well it worked. So I would definitely recommend to give these a try, and at least if you know, are willing to go ahead and give these a go where you conceal and contour with a lighter shade and a darker shade. I really enjoyed especially the way that this bronzer shade looked on my skin and the way it still looks now. I think the darker formulas are amazing. The shade I picked out, Almond, for my foundation was just like slightly a little yellow. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera. Probably should have gone like up a shade or something with this. I also liked the vanilla, the lighter shade, because it's very neutral. You know, it's not pink, it's not yellow, it's just kind of like that nice neutral undertone for concealing. So this was a great shade too. I did like this as well because I always love a natural kind of like radiant finish with my highlighters. I never like them to be too extreme because most of the time the looks that I do are everyday looks. You know, I don't do very dramatic things, so I like something that I can use and it's practical. The primer was great. It felt amazing on my skin. You know, I really liked the way that it looked too, even before I put my foundation on. That nice like radiant kind of brightening effect to the skin. I don't know if it was because of this that my foundation lasted as long as it did, or if it's just that the foundations have great lasting power. Either way, these work really well together. But yeah, overall I'm definitely really impressed with the line, and I do feel like I want to try some more things. Like I saw these really cute drops, like a luminizer drops that I wanted to try, and some of the lipsticks looked really beautiful. I swatched the blushes in store and I so badly wanted to get them, but it was basically between the blush or the highlighter, and I do love a good highlighter, so I ended up going for this instead. And yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. What do you guys think? What did you like from this collection? Alright, please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want more videos like this and more reviews, which I do plan on doing. I have, you know, some really cool video ideas coming soon. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.